Hello Leo, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot and welcome to your reading. Hope you're doing well. I've already pulled one card for you. I've got this with me. It's in this deck. Let's see what this is about. Romantic partner. Let us see if it is part of your reading. Yes? Okay, so let's get some cards for you. I don't know how that came in. I just maybe it's meant to be. Okay. Okay, let's begin. You've got the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Both cards of deep intuition, psychic powers, as well as emotions as well. So we have the romantic partner here, awakening. Five of Pentacles. The Empress. Nine of Wands. Eight of Wands. King of Wands. You're getting lots of wands in your reading today, Leo. Matches your sign for sure. Ace of Pentacles. And the Chariot. Okay. What do we have here? Protecting treasure. See, for your reading, Leo, I do feel that as far as a relationship is concerned, it is connected to a relationship. Either you are in a relationship, or you have been separated recently, or you are looking for a relationship. Okay, it's a romantic relationship here. This is that, for some time you have been mulling over things. You have been, really closely looking at and observing your own emotions, feelings with respect to a relationship in your life. You have been spending time trying to, get more insights, maybe get some information from the universe, from your studying your own life, or the with the High Priestess card, it's all about meditating, going into the subconscious to see to get some information about your relationship. You've been feeling quite lonely. You've been feeling quite um, out in the cold by yourself, that you feel that there is no one there is for you, right? But this is also giving you, maybe there's been a break from between one relationship and another relationship. The theme is of a romantic relationship, but this is that time in between where you do not have a relationship, but you have the time to look into things. You have the time to reflect on your relationship patterns, get some insights into it before you can move on to someone you would like to move on to someone, as in get a good picture of yourself vis-a-vis relationships before you start another relationship. You need to pause and reflect over few things, over your life, over patterns in your life before you can move towards one. Now, if you already are in a relationship and there is a little separation, or there is a little parting of ways, not calling it off completely, but taking, staying apart for a little while, it's not making you feel happy at all, but it is giving you something to reflect on, something you need to look at, something you really need to delve deep into, your own emotions. and seeing, what kind of pattern keeps recurring in your life. Now, as far as this relationship is concerned, don't give up on it. This is, it's quite, in a way, I would say we've got the chariot card here, no? So there's going to be a forward movement in your relationship, no doubt about it. But after you have got those insights, after you have reflected on things, after you've got a lot more maturity, deeper understanding of relationships and maybe of yourself and your partner, and then with those you move on in the relationship. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which the universe says, this is the time for a new start, a new road in your relationship. But that will only come when you understand, what was not really working out and what you need to do about that. What is it that is, causing these ripples in your relationship? What is it that, keeps surfacing time and again, and it's really causing those problems? So, from your end, Leo, you need to reflect on all of those things, but there is going to be forward movement. This is not the end of the relationship, one. Second, do not give up on the person. Don't give up on the person, very, very clearly. There's nothing, there is nothing wrong in the relationship. It's just that you need to reflect on the relationship and see, what is happening which should not be happening. You need to be in control of, you need to take charge of this entire thing for yourself and tell yourself that I really need to, see what keeps happening and why it keeps happening, and what it leads to, where does it start, how does it grow, where does it end, all of those things. You need to reflect on all of that, Leo, and then see what you can do better and what you should not be doing. All of those things need to be done, but this is not about giving up this person or giving up this relationship, not at all, not at all. Things will be moving quickly, but take some time off and just ponder over all of these things. Do not take any steps, do not take any decisions, do not come to any conclusions. No, this is the time to just reflect, and after having done all of that, move forward. But after doing that, you must put into action whatever you think you need to do after that. Positive expectations. See, this is your additional message. This is not a relationship you should give up, not at all. Things are going to work out, but you just need to take a little time off to just analyze your pattern with this. You've got the card of laughter. Take it easy, Leo. It would be a good idea to, take things in a lighter spirit. Don't get too serious about things. Given your reading, there is nothing very, very, it's nothing very heavy duty that has caused this little separation. It's like that's what these cards are saying. You need to reflect on it. What is it that you give importance to? What is really, important in this relationship? Are there small, small things, because of which these things happen, or, which need to be overlooked rather than, given emphasis, and make things lead from one to the other until it becomes very big? Is it really something like that? Given your cards, there is, again I will say, it is nothing very big, it is nothing deep rooted, it is nothing very serious. It needs a lot more lighter energy. Things need to move, things need to flow. Don't stay with things, and don't stay away, don't stay alone. These things can be sorted out. It is not very difficult, it is easy. It might look like that, but when you have that time to reflect, and then you can see, analyze things for yourself, you will know that it's really not like that, right? Because the cards are very, very positive. And of course, this is the most important card, which says protect your treasure, positive expectations. It's all going to work out. Just you need to, get a little more insight into the issues and the treatment of those issues, and how, those issues are dealt with. And the little, tweaking here and there, changing approaches, changing attitudes, all of that, minor things, I think the relationship will be on track for you, Leo. You need to take the initiative to fix this for yourself. Take a look at, your own patterns, take a look at, how your perspective to all of those things, and then you will be able to see things in a different light. So that was your reading. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for watching.